Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys coming by the channel for my day 2 competition report here at Lake Wheeler at the Toyota Series Championship. And I'm going to give you a rundown how my day went, and I'm going to tell you about the biggest boneheaded, stupid, ignorant freaking mistake I've ever made in my entire tournament career today that's going to freak you out. I'm so pissed right now I can't even hardly talk to do this video. So we're going to get into that in the episode today. But hey, so also guys, if you want to cheer me up a little bit after today, after you hear the story, best thing you can do, guys, is hit that subscribe button and like the videos and go into my links and use all my links that I put in my description. That'll make me happy after you hear what happened today. Okay, yesterday, guys, had 11-9. I was right on the bubble for check cut. If you guys, just a refresher, what happened is in practice, that's about what I thought I could catch, about 10 to 12 pounds with my pattern I was using. So the first morning of the tournament yesterday, I said, that's not going to win the tournament. I got to start from scratch and figure out how to catch big ones. So I did that. I didn't go to those areas. I spent over half the day hunting for big ones, never had a bite, had like 2.5 hours to fish. And I went back into those areas where I had been getting some bites in practice, and I salvaged out an 11-pound, 9-ounce limit, which kept me in contention. So my plan was today, I thought maybe I'll just do that all day long, and maybe I'll get fortunate and catch a couple good ones and, finish up there pretty high in the tournament. And I had about 20 minutes before takeoff this morning, and I said, heck with that. I'm not going to do that. We got clouds. It's misty rain. I'm going to go for a 20-pound bag in an area I've never fished before. I'm going to put on a topwater and a jerk bait and try to catch a 20-pound bag of smallmouth. So that's what I did. I planned to run all the way to the dam from Ditto Landing, which is like a 60-mile run. And I swear, guys, every video I do, there's a helicopter flies over me. I don't care if I'm at my garage or here, every single time. So 60-mile run down there. So I ran halfway down and I had to pee real bad. So I said, man, I'm just going to pull over and hit this little stretch of bank where I caught him yesterday and take a leak. So I pulled over there, peed real quick, made about 10 casts. I caught 2 nice keepers and, pull up the trolling motor, ran down, down to the dam down there. So get down there, get gas and everything, and get everything set to fish and start fishing the jerkbait right off the bat, Mega Bass Division 110. And right off the bat, I jump off a 3.5-pound smallmouth, which, I said, well, I jumped it off, but they're here and it's working. Maybe this is going to work out pretty good. Fished over the rest of the half of the day, guys, and never had another bite. Now, I got to weigh in at 3:15, and I'm 60 miles from the takeoff. And so I figured, okay, if I run back to the area where, I caught him yesterday, maybe I can catch enough to get a check. So I ran back to the place where I started, when I took the leak in the morning, and guys, they were there right off the bat. I caught a big one, the one that's in that thumbnail. I don't know, it's a big fish. It's probably close to 5. And then caught another one about 2 3/4, caught another 2 1/4. My partner caught a couple good ones. So within the first 30 or 45 minutes of me fishing, I've got a good bag. We'll figure it up. I got one almost 5. I got a 2 3/4, and I got 3 other ones that are all 2 1/4, 2 1/2. So I've got a check. I told myself, well, you're going to get a good check. This is, I've got enough to, definitely put me in, probably the top 25 or 30 in the tournament. So pretty happy about that. And I had about another hour to fish before I ran in, so I fished around there, culled a couple other ones, and then started running back to weigh-in. So I ran back to weigh-in, guys, and I get up close to the weigh-in, and I can see the weigh-in. It's about maybe 1/4 mile away from me up there, and maybe 1/2 mile, 1/4 mile. And so I pulled in to fish this one little stretch of bank because I was going to hit it for like 5 minutes and go in. So I, pulled up there, started fishing, and then fished for maybe 5 minutes. And I looked at the clock and I had like 10 minutes left. And I said, well, let's go ahead and run in. So I get down in the seat, crank the motor, and the motor won't crank over. It's like battery's dead. It's like, you gotta be SHITTIN me. So I ran back to the back, put my jumper cables on. That didn't work. And I'm, partners on the trolling motor trying to keep us up there. So I got back there, took all the terminals off, pulled the trolling motor battery out, pulled the cranking battery up, and started hooking up all the big motor stuff to the trolling motor battery. And I'm down to like 5 minutes, and I've got, I just get the nuts on there, and I've got 5 minutes left. I got time, maybe 3 minutes, but I got time to make it in. Motor still won't crank. But it's weird because I can hear it clicking. So I'm going, you got to be kidding me. So at this point, weigh-in time passes, and we're still trying. At this point, we can't get it started, and we can't figure out anything. So at this point, we got to figure out just how to get back to weigh-in because the current's blowing us back down the river. So we get back there, we're messing around with it. I get up on the trolling motor to try to keep us off the bank, and my co-angler, he says, he goes, there it is. He goes, I got it going. He cranked the motor up, and he goes, it wasn't the battery. He goes, look over there. He goes, it's the kill switch. When I stood up, guys, I accidentally pulled that kill switch when I stood up to start fishing, and cost me a freaking big check in the tournament. It cost my partner weighing in 2 nice fish. That's never happened to me before, but here's what happened. Every other time that I've pulled my kill switch accidentally, when you try to start your motor, it doesn't do anything. It's completely quiet. And when I started this 150, I've got a Mercury 150 this year, not a 250, it had this clicking sound, and it started to like crank over. It's like that. So it didn't even dawn on me that I had pulled the kill switch, and I didn't even pull it all the way. It was partially pulled off of there. So that's what cost me. Just an oversight, stupid mistake. Me pulling a kill switch cost me thousands of dollars in this tournament. And you know what's even worse? It's like the picture in the thumbnail here, guys. That was at the Marino. I had to take my fish out of the live well, throw them back in the water at the Marino while everybody else is weighing fish in. I'm just freaking out of my mind. I'm so freaking just mad at myself right now. I'm mad. Phil, my partner, was all excited because he had a big one. He had a really nice fish. He didn't get to weigh it in. I didn't get to weigh my big bag of fish in, and it's like, God, I'm just like freaking sick about it. So I just want to let you guys know that. But anyway, guys, I just want you to know, man, I really appreciate everybody that has followed me all year long on the Toyota series and the BFLs. All you guys that have watched the videos, big thank you out there. I really appreciate that. Me and my family does. And I'll give you, I can't talk about it now. I'm in such a bad mood, but tomorrow or the next day, I'll give you guys a complete rundown of the lures and how I caught my fish here at Lake Wheeler. I'll give you guys a complete rundown because I think it'll really help you catch some fish after I explain how I caught them in this tournament. So anyway, hope you guys are well. We'll talk later.